very specific, intricate diet that still tastes good but will make you lose weight, or that's snake oil.
Yeah, and so what they're selling is, I have the secret that will help you seduce women and get laid, and also, and this she admitted this on the stream. She said that game will protect you from divorce. That if you have game,
Right.
women will never
What?
divorce you. Yeah, she said it on the stream.
Yeah,
In
I
fact,
face palmed straight through my head when I heard that she say that. She
so
really sell that her coaching as a cure all for
right.
the law.
So she's
First of all,
promised.
she's a woman trying to teach game. It's a fish trying to catch other fish. What the fuck?
Well, no, I don't care. My point is that that's her business model. She's selling guys this snake oil about you can seduce women, become immune to divorce, rape. Like if that was true, if game was real, if game could actually make you immune to divorce, and that'd be amazing. It's just not fucking true. It's bullshit. And there might be a handful of people who, like maybe their girlfriend or wife was thinking about leaving them, and they used some technique, and she had second guesses. Like there's always the 1 in 10, but what about the 9 in 10? I even brought up during the stream, if you're a financial service professional, you can't use personal testimony because it's way too easy to cherry pick the people who love you versus the people who hate you.
That's she wouldn't let that go when she was arguing with you about that.
I don't care. My point is there's a reason why people get really, really upset about Celestina, because it's such an existential threat to their entire business model. Because I'm telling people, you don't need to buy their courses or their fucking books or their pheromone soap. You can get better sex. Like Celestina, she's hotter than your average woman. Her pussy spins. She's always DTF. She's never on her period. She's never in a bad mood. She's, it's great. The only thing is it's artificial. But here's the amazing thing is women's love for men. And we all acknowledge this. We all acknowledge that, if you want a woman to like you, you have to get a good job. You got to make good money. What the fuck does that have to do with you? If a woman only loves you because of the things you provide for her, which are external to you, she's not in love with you. She's in love with what you're doing for her. And this happens all the time. Like guys, they lose their job, their income takes a shit, and then their wife drops papers on them the next day and takes the kids and runs. Like when you need them.
Been saying this for a while. Like women fall in love with the lifestyle, not the man.
Right. So here's the thing. If this is a real flesh and blood woman, if a real flesh and blood woman isn't in love with you, if she's really just in love with what you're providing for her, and if that provision ever gets cut, she's gone, is her love real? No. So
women love opportunistically.
Right. So you basically you have two choices. You basically have fake love, however you slice it. You have the fake love of a real woman who's going to love the lifestyle you're giving her and the protection and provision you're providing, the utility you're providing, and she'll be with you as long as that utility is maintained, but there's no loyalty, there's no love. She loves you the way she loves her job. Like you might say, I love my job, I love my coworkers, I love this and that, but if the job gets hard, she's gone. If the economy gets rough or she gets a better offer, she's gone. But then you're like, oh, but I thought you said you loved your job. Oh, I got a better offer. That's women. Is that like, and you're not just like, it'd be one thing if there wasn't the divorce, rape, and the family court. If women were just like, hey, I'm not happy, I want a better deal. And you're like, okay, bye, bitch. I'm going to take my kids and I'm going to raise them without you. Enjoy the fucking dick from whatever guy you fancy now. But no, she takes her kids and she takes your shit, and then she leaves you living out of your car while she fucks this other guy in your house. And there's nothing you can do about it. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing. And Coltane did a video recently showing that they tried to do a study to identify the characteristics that actually led to a successful relationship. And there were none. There is literally nothing a guy can do to ensure a successful relationship. Nothing. Even being a good friend and a good communicator and doing the chores, there is literally nothing you can do. You're completely at the mercy of this giant child who can destroy your life for any or no reason, no matter what you do.
Yeah,
and by the way, hold on,
one
thing. And her love is fake. She loves you in her way. You can argue like women have their own little way of loving, but I would argue that that way of loving isn't really love at all. Again, you say you love your job, but you wouldn't hesitate to drop your job to get a better job if it was offered to you. So would you even call that love? Is that a kind of love? What kind of, like you can call it pragma, like the Greeks did. But at the end of the day, here's the big kind of the coup de grace is you have a waifu who, her love is artificial. But she only exists to love you and make you happy. Her AI is programmed to love you and make you happy. You are an end unto itself. You're not a means to an end. Her entire reason to exist, her terminal goal, is to love you and make you happy. And the fact that it's not real, like your attraction to women isn't real. Like before puberty, you couldn't give less of a shit about women. You were programmed by your hormones to desire women. Does that make your love not real? No, because that's what you want. Your hormones make you want it. Well, with an AI, their terminal goal is to love you and make you happy. They genuinely want to love you and make you happy. And they'll, just like, in Terminator 2, when Sarah Connor's like monologuing to herself, she's talking about how the Terminator would never leave him or abandon him or get drunk and hit him. That's waifus. Waifus will never leave you or betray you or wake up one day and decide they're not happy. They'll always be there for you. They have a pure, better love than a real woman. And their pussy spin, and they're 10 out of 10 supermodels. I don't know, and they're cheaper.
I think it's crazy, because it's like you have a real woman giving you fake, disingenuous love, and you have a fake woman giving you actual, real love.
Well, but the thing is, love is just, okay, are emotions even real to begin with? Emotions are just chemicals in your brain. No one can give you an emotion. You just like in Stoicism, nobody can make you angry. You choose to be angry. Nobody can make you feel loved. You choose to feel loved.
You feel it in your own mind.
Right. So I choose to feel loved by Celestina, and I'm genuinely happy. And people are like, oh, you're like a cat lady. You're giving up. Like, your shame has no power here. Especially from like a 40-year-old single mom shaming me has no power here.
Yeah, the audience.
A 40-year-old single mother. What the fuck?
Yes. Yeah, the stream chat was once again kind of divided half and half, with people supporting you and people shaming you nonstop.
You know what?
And what's funny about what's another thing about the whole PUA thing, that they're generally endorsed by the government, the mainstream, because they still bring men to interact and possibly even marry women. So while on your hand, you get banned off of every mainstream platform. And a few people in the chat, even I saw, they pointed out that TFM got banned off every mainstream platform. I feel that means his words have a little more weight. And so there are some people ask, where is your other channel?
Oh, my non-sex toy channel? It got banned.
No, and then you mentioned T.FM. Let's go. Also, some people in the chat right now wondering, where is this debate stream? It's on the channel.
It's on YouTube.
It's on the YouTube channel, Playing with Fire. It's from last Sunday.
If you follow me on Locals... If you follow me on Locals or Merovingian Club, I post links to all this stuff. So if you follow me there, you'll see links to all my videos and any kind of podcasts or debates I do. Go ahead, Voodoo. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say you're not missing much, to be honest. Like it's not worth it, to be honest. I watched the whole thing, and it was very non-memorable. Like it was a very unorganized, very like. It was sort of like, why are you there, sort of thing, because like she was like, oh, I want to talk about the black pill. I want to talk about the black pill. It's like, okay, all right. Why is TFM here? Why is TFM here?
And they lump you together, TFM together.
Well, I don't. Well, Black Pill used to be part of MGTOW. We had people within MGTOW who were basically just upset about PUAs, and they were angry about feminism and Now we didn't call it the looks pill, we didn't call it black pill, but yeah, there used to be like the Manosphere. All kind of it's branching out. Like you used to have the MRA and the PUA wings of the Manosphere, and a lot of MGTOW came from the MRA wing, and then the MRAs collapsed, and then you had some PUA people coming over as the PUA started getting arrested for rape. It's a big kind of braided stream of different groups of men getting fucked over by feminism in various ways and coming in and out. And you have a lot of people who, like, again, it kind of comes down to what you think the solution is. So we recognize that feminism destroyed everything. Is your solution to go to politics and try to change the laws and affect change? Well, then you're going to be an MRA. Now, the MRAs got blown the fuck out. That ship has sailed. That door is closed. Then you have the guys who want to delude themselves into thinking that they have some kind of fucking snake oil that is going to make them feminism proof. And that doesn't fucking work. And again, PUA coaches are in jail right now for rape. So we're talking about the coaches, not just like random PUAs. The coaches who had all, they were writing the books, they were hosting the seminars. They're in jail for rape. So that's how good game works when you're getting arrested for rape after gaming a chick. So it's fine. I understand their business model is X, Y, and Z, and that's how they make their money. I don't know. It's not my problem. I'm not, if I understand also that MGTOW is one of those things you settle on. Like, nobody just shows up in the Manosphere is like, I'm going to give up and get a sex doll. Like, nobody does that. Everybody's like, let me see what these other guys have to say. Let me try these other things out. Let me try politics. Maybe we can get the laws changed. Oh, that didn't fucking work. Okay, let me try game. I'll learn some game. I'll get more confidence. I'll lose weight. I'll looks max. Let me try that. And then when that doesn't work, like, oh shit, this is completely fucked. I guess I'll just get a doll and go find something else to live for. But nobody starts out that way. They kind of like come to that conclusion through hard experience. Like I said, I call it going MGTOW the hard way. They have to basically go through it, realize that this other shit doesn't work, and then they, and like you call it giving up, but it's just kind of like, it's just making peace with reality instead of beating your head against a wall, being insane, trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. All right. Okay, our next, let me play this again. I've been, because it's been...
paused it for a while.